Yes, guys, and welcome back to the live transfer news update show. Of course, we're here once again to go through the latest Arsenal transfer news for this January transfer window. 18 days in, and it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie. But yes, our main story today is Fabrizio has confirmed that we're interested in De Ligt, of course, a Bayern Munich centre back, the Dutch international. We're gonna go through what Fabrizio has said about this. We're gonna also talk about Xavi Simons. Yeah, Xavi Simons, Arsenal apparently leading the race to sign Xavi Simons as well, people. Yeah, we're going to go through all the latest news today, as always. So make sure you guys hit like buttons up, as always. And we have done it. We have hit 6,000 subscribers, man. And I just want to say thank you, of course, to every single one of you who have hit that subscribe button and everyone who comes in and supports the channel. You know, you don't even have to comment if you're just watching it. You know, I really do appreciate if you're, liking. I really, really do. It really means a lot to me, man. So thank you guys very much for that. 6,000, 6K subscribers. I never ever thought, like three years ago when we started this channel, I never thought I'd even get 300 subscribers, let alone 6K. Like it's crazy. But no, we keep grinding, people. Yeah. I'm taking this really seriously. We are gonna go far this channel, people. We'll go far this channel, and it all comes down to you guys. But you lot are all real ones as always. You know how much I appreciate you guys. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really, really do appreciate it. And yes, road 7K is on, people. Road 7K. But let's get into this today, people. Of course, you leave your opinions down below. Let's get into the show today.
Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news show.
Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Plays in before the start of the season, pretty. With this deal gets done before the start.
All right, guys, big everyone in the chat as always. I see all the wrong ones in there. Let's just get right into the news. We'll go through comments, so make sure you leave them down below. So we're going to start with our main story today about Matthijs de Ligt, of course, from Bayern Munich, the Dutch international. So yeah, Fabrizio has indeed revealed what he's been told about de Ligt, are the Arsenal rumours. So yeah, let's go through this today, guys. So where is it? So yeah, Arsenal been linked with several defenders across Europe in multiple positions, and one ambitious target is Bayern Munich's Matthijs de Ligt. The former Ajax prodigy was recently linked with a move to the Emirates, as he's reportedly unsatisfied at Bayern Munich. The centre-back was regarded as perhaps the best defensive prospect in Europe when he captained Ajax the Champions League semi-finals in 2019, before he joined Juventus and eventually moved on to Bayern. However, despite rumours linking him with both move to Arsenal and Manchester United, Fabrizio Romano has now claimed that the 24-year-old will not be going anywhere in the January transfer window. So once again, guys, we'll be talking about this player most likely going to come in the summer and not in the January transfer window. So anyone who, I think the only way I see this happening is in January. Fabrizio said it's most likely not going to happen, but if it did, the only logical thing will probably be like a loan move, sort of like something like that, like a loan deal. That is because I don't see him because he's on mad wages as well. Like he's on, I think, over 200K at Bayern Munich. I think even might be a bit more than that. And yeah, they're going to want quite a lot for him as well. So I definitely don't see this still happening in January. However, I'll give my thoughts to him in a minute, but he is a very, very good player, and I would love him at Arsenal. But yeah, so Fabrizio shares Arsenal update on de Ligt. In his daily briefing, Romano claimed that despite Arsenal shortlisting de Ligt as a potential target, the Dutchman is not expected to move anywhere this window. So this is what he said. Matthijs de Ligt was recently mentioned as a name on Arsenal's list, and of course he's a top player, but I'm told nothing will happen in January. He's currently injured. Though injury is not serious, he should be back in 7 to 10 days. So there's something to do with that, he claimed. Still, there's nothing happening for now. In the summer, everything can change. And many English clubs are keeping a close eye on the situation. So let's see what happens there. But I don't know any concrete updates on Arsenal or any other club. And sorry, as it's not something to be decided now. So yeah, I mean, he just came out and said that it's not happening in January, and I don't see it happening in January. I told you guys before, like, we do these transfer news, we dissect the latest news. Half these players that we're going to talk about, we've got to wait to the summer. Like, honestly, I do not see us signing anyone in January, and it is not good enough. Of course, it's not, but it's just like where we're at right now. So should Arsenal move for the Ligt in the summer? Although Arsenal is short of depth for the back line, fullbacks arguably needs to be prioritised over central defenders. I agree. I think we need a left back desperately. But at the same time, I also think we do need another centre back. Just to make sure we have the proper depth there. So yeah, Saliba and Gabriel consistently two of Arsenal's best players, and breaking up the partnership would be an unnecessary endeavour. The thing is, like, I'll ask you guys this question. People, I'd love your opinions on this. Yeah, if we sign a player like Matthijs de Ligt, does he get in over someone like Gabriel, William, Saliba? Because I think based on current form, no, he doesn't. No chance. We're going to be signing him to really fill our squad depth, really, as it stands right now. If we're talking about the Ajax still, then yeah, that's very debatable. But right now, when he's been at Bayern Munich, he's not been, he's been injured for quite a while. Or he's currently injured now, but he's not been, what's the word I'm looking for? He hasn't been blowing up the Bundesliga, and he's sort of been not forgotten, but not many people really hyping his name up anymore. And he's not really been doing that good there at Bayern Munich. Let's be real with it. He's pretty solid at Juventus for a short period of time, to be honest. And obviously, Ajax was unbelievable, but at Bayern Munich, he's not really worked out for him over there. But yeah, key view on Ben White can provide cover in the centre if there's an adequate cover in the wide positions, and Rice can either be trailed as an emergency central defender should it be necessary. De Ligt's point, yeah, that's what I'm saying. His injury record, yeah. De Ligt's poor injury record and potentially large transfer fee and wage demands perhaps means that Arsenal better off to try and sign a right back, a cover at right back, which would allow White to move into the centre. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. And they will hope Julian Timber will feature heavily next season anyway. Arsenal have also been linked with Usman Diamande of Sporting Lisbon. And if there's a sign of centre back, they may be better off with the Ivorian powerhouse. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Diamande. I mean, said that they want about 60 million for him. Sporting wants 60 million for him. So that's the one that we've got to keep an eye on in the summer. I wouldn't mind him, I think. But I also think there is a few better centre backs out there. But yeah, let's talk about this guy, man. Let's talk about Matthijs de Ligt then. Because, as I said, I mean, this guy at Ajax was unbelievable, wasn't he? Captained them to the Champions League semi-finals. Was one of the best defenders in the world that season when he was at Ajax. Then he moved to Juventus, and you know what? He didn't do as bad as people make him out to be at Juventus. He had a few injuries at Juventus, but he actually did pretty solid. He went under the radar at Juventus, but he actually had some solid games. Sorry, he's actually pretty consistent for Juventus. But let's move to Bayern Munich. If I quickly check to see how many, I'm pretty sure he's not even played. Let's quickly have a look. Let's get his stats up quickly. Let's see how many games he's played. Let's have a look. De Ligt. Bear me 1 second, people. Bear me 1 second. Let's have a look. Right, yeah. So he's back on. So he's got a knee injury. He's back on January the 16th. So he's back 2 days ago. I'm pretty sure he's back from his injury. Yeah. So yeah, here he is. So yeah, he's currently valued at 67 million. Like, there's no way this will happen in January whatsoever. There's absolutely no way unless we somewhat get like a loan deal for the player. Then it will happen. Like, then it's a possibility. If we can, but again, he's on mad wages. I think he's on like, I read an article. He's like on 250 grand a week, I think, at Bayern Munich. So you got to pay his wages as well at the same time. We're doing obviously the loan deal. But again, I don't really see it happening at all. If I'm being honest, this one we've got to keep an eye on in the summer. But he's currently he's still 24 years old. He's still reasonably young, isn't he, man? He's still 24, man. He said he's 67 million. If we go through, that's what I'm saying. He's only started 4 matches. He's only started 4 matches for Bayern Munich this season, and he's made appearances of 9. Yeah, it's kind of mad. Like, he's only played 367 minutes this season for Bayern Munich. He doesn't get in their team week in, week out. Maybe that's due to his injury record. I'm not entirely sure why I don't get into Bayern Munich, because if I look at their centre backs, obviously I know they got Kim Min-jae. Have a look. Bayern Munich squad. Let's see who's getting over him then. So let's go to the last game against when they beat Hoffenheim. Oh, so it's a Booker Meccano who usually plays over him. It's usually Kim Min Jae and a Booker Meccano who actually gets over De Ligt. So, there we go. There we go. That's interesting. But no, yeah. Look, as I said, I feel like I actually, do rate. I actually think it'd be a really good signing if we did sign De Ligt. I think you could quite easily. I mean, yes, right now he doesn't come in over Saliba, so no chance. And yes, right now he doesn't come over Gabriel. But I do think we need another defender there, of course. I do think we need, especially like the talk of like Kiwior could be moving on. So ideally, I also want another centre back. Like if there was obviously, and I get Timbers on his way back in March time, February. Again, he's come back from an ACL injury. We don't know how he's going to perform. Who knows? We've seen players come back different from ACL injuries, so we don't really know how Saliba Timber is going to come back. But touch wood, he comes back and looks as good as he was, when we saw him originally, right? So he can obviously play centre back as well, and across the whole back line pretty much. Obviously, De Ligt's only a centre back, but that's not the point. The point is, I do think we need a depth there. But I would agree to the sense that we need a left back more. I think that is what we need to prioritize more. If we talk about in the defense, is getting an actual natural left back in. Because I'm not keen on Zinchenko. I said it for many years now. The guy's great going forward, but defensively, he's an absolute shambolic. It's just shambolic going when it comes defensively. But yeah, look, I feel like we do have to go and get another centre back. I think there's alternatives out there. Like we could go in the Premier League and get people like Joachim Anderson from Palace. I'm a big fan of that guy. We can go and get people like we think that Everton centre back, Brentwaite, who's the former PSV player, who's having a good season there. Mark Gay as well, we've been linked with for quite a while. Obviously Hatto. I like the idea of signing Hatto, 17 years of age. To come in our squad as well. I think that will make more sense. And who else? Diamande as well. We've been linked with. So we've been linked with quite a few defenders. But honestly, I'd actually love to let Arsenal, man. I think he's solid. And honestly, I think it'd be a great signing, man, because you have the centre back depth of Gabriel, Saliba, De Ligt, and then we have the wing backs of Timber, Tomiyasu. Or if we go and sign maybe another left back as well. But I mean, you could even, if you really, I don't think you'll ever do this, but you really wanted to, you could play a back three of De Ligt, Saliba, and Gabriel. 3 solid centre backs there. But I don't see Arteta doing that. No chance. But guys, what I will say is this deal most likely going to happen. Well, I want it to happen, but it's going to definitely happen in January, man. Yeah, we're talking about the summer here, people. Yeah, and half these players I talk about. Yeah, it seems to be like, oh, it's all in the summer. Like we ain't signing anyone in January, people. And I've got to accept it. I was getting all on the hype train, before this whole window side saying, "Oh, Ivan Toney, we're gonna cook. Eddie's gonna cook in this January window," but nah, doesn't look like we're gonna sign anyone. We've sold, I think, what? I think we're gonna get onto that in a minute. Players who we've called 2 players back from loan, and we're gonna hopefully sell 1 player as well. So there we go, people. There we go. It's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good. Like we are not going to sign anyone this window. I don't feel it, man. I'm sure people are in the same boat as well. But yeah, just focusing on obviously De Ligt, people. I think he's solid, man. I really think he's solid. I know he's not really worked out Bayern Munich, but I reckon it'd be a fantastic signing. I really would, and of course I'll take him at Arsenal, man. Of course I would. I think it'd be an absolutely solid and a fantastic signing personally. So yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts on De Ligt as well. Will you take him at Arsenal? Currently, Fabrizio came out and said that we're interested. Us, Man United, are interested. That's interesting as well. If this actually is likely to happen in the summer, and if the 2 clubs were between Arsenal and Man United, Would he go with Man United because of the whole? And if they still have Ten Hag by that time in the summer, will he go lean more towards Man United? Because obviously Eric Ten Hag managed him, and they got to the Champions League semi-final when I think he captained them. Ten Hag made him captain the Ligt at Ajax in the Champions League semi-final. That whole journey was a big part him and Ten Hag. So would he want to go and favour and play under Ten Hag? Because obviously he's already played under him before. You got the whole Dutch connection. The former Ajax manager used to, gave him captain, played really well under Ten Hag, didn't he, at Ajax a lit. So, that is a point you got to look into as well. But yeah, I also think it'd be a reasonably big fee. I mean, he's currently valued at, I think, what's that, 67 million. He's currently valued at. He's currently valued at 67 million. And yeah, I reckon if we really wanted to go and get this guy in the summer, it would be quite a big fee. Like for Diamande as well. Like that would be a big fee as well. That'd be around 60 million. I think there's alternatives out there if you want to go. If we're apparently tight on money, which we shouldn't be, but if we are apparently tight on money, I said you can go and get the Ajax centre back. Hato, who's about 17 years old, who it makes sense because he's got so much potential, and I think that I like the idea of signing him because he's not going to play week in, week out. He's going to come in and fill in the squad depth. Like De Ligt. He's good. I mean, I know he's going to get at Bayern Munich, but ideally he's going to want first team minutes, and he's not really going to play week in, week out for Arsenal. Let's be real with it. He's going to be in because right now he does not get over Saliba, no chance, and right now he does not get over Gabriel, no chance. And yeah, they've formed such a great partnership. Why would you really split them? They've been two of the best. Gabriel and Saliba have been two of the best as a partner, as a pairing in the Premier League this season. Yeah, they've had an odd game, but they're so consistent. They've ideally been our most consistent players. Declan Rice, Gabriel, and Saliba have been, for me, our most three consistent players this season. So why would you bring in someone like De Ligt? It'll literally after if we're bringing in De Ligt, then we're gonna have to pay the guy consistently. That's what we're gonna have to do. Is we're gonna have to play him consistently. Because what's the point of splashing that amount of money for him? All right, fair enough, it's a loan deal. All right, that's fair. But what's the point of splashing 60 mil, 50 mil for a player like De Ligt, who it's probably worth that? I actually think I'd love him at Arsenal. I think he's solid, but what's the point of doing that when you use that money elsewhere to go and get other priorities, to go and put that towards something else? That's why it doesn't really add up to me in terms of this deal. But yeah, this is definitely one we got to keep an eye on in the summer, guys. Definitely one that you got to keep an eye on in the summer because yeah, anything can happen really. At the moment, Arsenal and Man United are the two main clubs in for De Ligt, as Fabrizio has said. Nothing will happen in January for this, guys. This will be most likely something to keep an eye on in the summer. If because he's going to end up staying at Bayern Munich, and this will end up happening in the summer. All right, let's get into. I will get a few guys' comments. Let me quickly get into the final. Well, our next piece of news, people, and we're going to talk about this guy once again. We linked this guy heavily in the summer. I actually remember making a few streams about this guy in the summer. But yeah, let's go over this guy here. Xavi Simons, people. He's having a superb season, to be fair, at RB Leipzig. He's definitely found himself there, to be honest. I mean, at PSV was absolutely superb. Obviously, didn't really work out for him at PSG. And then obviously he's gone to Leipzig and he's smashed it there, to be fair. But yeah, apparently Arsenal are leading the race to sign Xavi Simons. So Arsenal reportedly head of the queue to sign an in-demand attacker, Xavi Simons, the 20-year-old returns from PSG from PSV. That's a little tongue twister, isn't it? PSG, PSV. Last summer, before making his move to Leipzig on loan for the 23-24 campaign. He's been in strong form for the Bundesliga club. Simons managed 6 goals and 9 assists in 23 appearances. 26. I can't read, bro. What is going on today? Where were we? 26 appearances for Leipzig in all competitions, including 4 goals, 7 assists in 7 outings in the German top flight. The Netherlands international has also made a strong impression in Group Stage Champions League, scoring twice and providing 2 assists in 6 appearances, and his form has allegedly led to a host of attention. Simons turned out Barcelona during his youth career before moving to PSG in 2019. But he only featured on 11 occasions of the French outfits first team before being allowed to join PSV in the summer 2022. The youngster managed 22 goals and 12 assists in 48 appearances for PSV. To be fair, that guy, and I remember watching this guy at PSV. Yeah, this guy literally, when we played them last season in Europa League, we literally played them in and we lost 2-0. This guy ripped us apart. He gave us an absolute nightmare, to be fair. He absolutely destroyed our defense, bro. And I was like, all right, this guy's cooking. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't really get the hype around the kid when he was at PSG. It didn't really work out for him there. He didn't get that much game. He didn't get that much consistent game time. He was always a big name because he came from Barca Academy. Everyone was really talking about him. But when he was at PSG, I really noticed, like, especially when he played against us, I was like, yeah, this kid's actually quality, isn't he, man? This guy cooked us as well, like last season when we lost 2-0 to them. And at Leipzig, he's still smashing it there. He's still smashing it. So, yeah, let's continue. Man United are believed to have made an attempt to sign a Dutchman over the summer, with the English club's coach Erik ten Hag to be said to be a huge admirer. However, he returned to PSG pending a contract with the French fans until June 2027 before it was decided that he would spend the. So he's on loan at Leipzig. There we go. He's on loan at Leipzig. So according to Blind, Arsenal keeping a close eye on his form. The Gunners are viewed as a leading contender to sign should PSG agree to a sale. There's been claims that his long-term future in Paris is unclear, with the league and champions potentially agreeing to let him leave for the right price. Bayern Munich, Barca, and Inter have also been credited with an interest, but it's believed that Arsenal are currently in a pole position ahead of this January 10th. So once again, people, we're talking about the summer. Why are we talking about the summer? We're in January. Mate, all these deals are happening in the summer, man. Like, all these players that we want, we got to wait another 6 months until the summer. It's crazy. But yeah, Simons, who has been captain 11 occasions by the Netherlands, has shown his versatility this season by operating in a number of positions. The bulk of his football at club level this term has come as a right-sided attacker, but he can also operate down the left and through the middle. Yeah, so yeah, he's very, very versatile. Right, I think that's it. We've obviously, in terms of this guy, guys, we've been in with this player for quite a while. Like, I remember talking about this guy in literally last summer, and it never really got done. He ended up going to Leipzig. I don't really see this guy staying at PSG, really. I do think he will move on eventually from there. I know he's got a contract there right now. But should Arsenal going for someone like Xavi Simons in the summer, guys, is that a guy that we need to really go for? I actually rate him, man. You know, I do think he is a very, very good player. How old is he right now? I think it said I completely forgot. Let's have a look. He's still 20 years old. Oh my God, bro. And just take a look at this on football, people, yeah? Let me quickly share this. Right? Just take a look at this right now. Take a look at this. Where is it? Look how many positions this guy's played. And I think this is this season, you know. Look at that. So he can play left wing, right wing, cam, left mid, centre mid, right mid. Crazy. He can probably do a job at centre forward as well, you know. I use football all the time. I've never seen this guy. I've never seen a player that can play that many positions. So yeah, look, he's extremely versatile, as people want to call it. What's the other words that they like to use? He's a hybrid and all that. But yeah, he's currently valued at 73 million. That is his current value for Xavi Simons. 73 million, 20 years of age. This is how he's been doing this season in the Bundesliga. He started 17 matches. He's bagged 4 goals and got himself 7 assists. But yeah, I've watched this guy a few times for Leipzig, and yeah, as I said, like he really impressed me. I mostly saw him at PSV last season, which I was like, yeah, this kid is a talent for sure. 20 years of age, he's got mad potential. I know everyone's talking about him when he's about 15, 14. When he's like 12, playing for Barcelona, came from Barcelona, didn't he? And everyone's talking about him then. He's really, and I don't really get the hype over him, but until I saw him at PSV, I was like, all right, yeah, this kid's actually pretty good, to be fair. So, mate, again, this is another one we're going to talk about in the summer, people. Another one where we got to go and talk about in the summer. I said, I feel like he will obviously, his loan will end. I don't see him saying about Leipzig at all. His loan will end, obviously, and then he'll go back to PSG. And I don't see him saying at PSG. I do think he'll move on. So, should Arsenal go and sign someone like Xavi Simons, who can play pretty much everywhere in the attack, can be a backup to Saka if he really wanted to. His main position is a left winger as well, apparently, but he can also be a good backup to Saka, I think. He can play in the cam as well. Centre mids. Like this player sort of reminds me of someone like Mohamed Kudus, who we should have really got last summer. Who was extremely versatile. He could play right wing, left wing, centre forwards, cam, centre mid as well. Obviously West Ham got it for like 30 million, and I'm not saying like for 30, 40 million, and I'm not saying we're going to get Simmons for that much, but yeah, I feel like someone like that could really, really benefit our attack, man. And I do like the idea of signing Xavi Simons. At the moment, it's very unknown to see. I know that's his value, but it'll be interesting to see how much PSG want for this type of player. Because in the past couple of seasons, he's really broke through, to say the least. He's really getting these consistent performances now. He's getting a consistent run of games. He's playing pretty much week in, week out. Did that for PSV. I think he won the league with PSV. Did he win the league with PSV last season when they won it? He must have. He must have done, surely. Yeah, I think they won it last year. I can't remember. But I certainly remember him having a fantastic season for PSV last season. And obviously at Leipzig, he's been playing, Champions League, gaining all that experience there. And yeah, I feel like it'd be a very, very good signing. But once again, I don't know why we're talking about this in January. We've got to wait to the summer. We've got to wait to the summer, people. We've got to wait to the summer. But yeah, Xavi Simons, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Would you guys take Xavi Simons? Let me know down below, people. 20 years of age, can play literally everywhere in the attack. The price tag will probably be massive, but is that the guy that Arsenal needs to go with in the summer transfer window in about 6 months' time? January is not going to happen, as we know, of course, and I don't think it's impossible, even because he's obviously at loan, so it's impossible, right? But yeah, let me know, guys, what your thoughts on obviously Xavi Simons down below. All right, I'm just going to quickly get into a bit of other news. Because we've recalled 2 players from loan. Obviously, I spoke about Marquinhos that we recalled, but we also recalled this guy from Motherwell, who's actually been bagging goals for fun as well, to be fair. He's actually been bagging goals for fun. So let me quickly get this up. Let's have a look at this. This guy here, Mika. This guy called Mika Brief or something like that. I don't really know how you pronounce the guy's name, but he's having a fantastic season at Motherwell, apparently. And yeah, this guy's a striker, so maybe this guy can do a better job than Eddie Nketiah. Who knows, bro? Who knows? But yeah, Mika Briefwell has been Brief Ref. I don't know how you pronounce the guy's name. I'm going to call him Mika. So yeah, this Mika guy from Denmark, he's having an amazing season at Motherwell. He's been recalled from loan this January. Now let's also talk about Sheffield Wednesday. Of course, Sheffield Wednesday, they're very interested in this player as well. So is it one of those ones where we're going to recall him back and loan him back out again? But he was doing so well at Motherwell, so why have we really recalled the guy back? He was apparently batting goals for fun at Motherwell, yeah? So surely we've recalled him back to be in our squad, no? Let's have a look. Let's get him up. Mika Biruf. That's how you pronounce the guy's name. Mika Biruf, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he played 14 matches, scored 6 goals and 5 assists. And he's how old is he? He's 20 years old. So yeah, we've recalled him back. We've recalled him back from his loan. We have to wait and see, people, what this means for us. Like, are we actually gonna? Is this guy actually gonna be in our squad? Is this guy the answer? Is this guy our new striker? Nah, I'm taking the piss. Like, look, I've heard that this guy's doing really well and has been doing really well for Motherwell. I've heard there's a lot of hype about this kid, but yeah, we'll most likely send him back out on loan to someone like Sheffield United. You know, Sheffield United. What am I on about? Sheffield Wednesday. That's the club that are in for him. Yeah, someone like Sheffield Wednesday are in for someone like. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. They're interested in signing Mika Brufart. So, yeah, we'll probably end up sending him out on loan again for the rest of the season, really. But it's one to definitely keep the eye on. This definitely one we'll keep an eye on, because it's interesting how we call him back after he's having such a good season at Motherwell. I don't know. I just found that pretty interesting. But yeah, that is literally that, guys. That is literally that for the news today. As I said, let me know your thoughts on De Ligt. Let me know your thoughts on, obviously, Xavi Simons and this guy as well. Why have we called this guy back from loan? Is he going back out on loan, or is he going to be part of our squad? Let me know all that down below, people. Let me quickly go through you guys' comments as well. Big up Jordan as well. What am my voice there? Big up Jordan as well. Hope you're all good, bro. Hey to you as well. Big up yourself. Big up Mrs. Raya as well. Big up Saliba. Congratulations on 6K, brother. You deserve it. I respect you, Saliba, man. Absolute real one as always. Always tuning in and supporting me, bro. And yeah, I really, really do. Yeah, thank you very much, man. And road to 7K is on. Road to 7K is on, people. And yeah, man, we're going to keep riding every single day. We're going to keep grinding, and let's see how far we can take this. But yeah, honestly, respect to you, man. Really, really does mean a lot, Saliba. I really appreciate the support. Big up to Moss, absolute legend as always, bro. Yeah, the AFCON, man. I've missed the AFCON game, man. I'm gutted because I was going to do a few watch-alongs of that. I'm doing one tomorrow, Senegal, Cameroon, but I completely missed the AFCON because I have football training myself. It's Thursday. I always have training, so I missed the Nigeria game. I know they won 1-0. Trostekon scored a penalty, and Ivory Coast lost that game 1-0, obviously. And now the game, I mean, I've not even checked the score. I don't even know what's going on in the game against Ghana because I decided to go live for transfer news instead. But let's have a look at this. Let's have a look. Ghana, let's have a look, man. 2-1 Ghana. Kudus is on smoke. Kudus on smoke. Kudus has had 2 goals for Ghana, man. As they're currently leading 2-1 against Egypt. Wow. Ghana, what a goal. Kudus and Salah talk. Wait, Salah got injured as well. Watch, he'll be back for Liverpool now against us. Oh, yeah, most likely, bro. Yeah, most likely. Let me just quickly stop sharing that. Right. Salah's got a hamstring. Tore hammy. Jeez, bro. Man's got injured in the AFCON. Wow. No, but no doubt he'll be fully recovered. He'll miss a bunch of games and then he'll be back as soon as the game against Arsenal happens. Big up to you, Ryan. Hope you're all good, bro. Hope you're all good. Football goals says well done on 6K. Joshua Graham plays. Oh man, that means a lot, man. Thank you. Big up yourself, football goals, mate. You're another real one, man. Absolute real one as always. Comes in, always supporting me. So yeah, no, bro, that really does mean a lot. You know, that really, really does mean a lot. So yeah, big respect to you as well, bro. Thank you very much. Salah full stuff of out of injury due to AFCON. Big up Moss 6K. Jeez, congrats Moss, down to nothing compared to these gamers. Nah, Moss, bro. Nah, not like that. Not like that, Moss, man. Moss, you deserve more. Like, you work so hard, man. I've seen your streams. Obviously, I try and tune them quite as soon as possible. Obviously, when I can, really. But no, man, just keep consistent with it, Moss. It takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of dedication, bro. So you keep doing you, man, and eventually, you know, you will get more people tuning in. That's what happens with me. That's what happens with pretty much anyone who does keep consistent. Really, is like, you know, you end up getting more people watching and more subscribers. So just keep going with it, man. Hammy Salah done. Kudus takes over. Great goal. Kudus is on smoke. Josh, can I put Jordan on timeout? Why is he here? We are friends with him. Are we friends with him? Look, Jordan, that's down to you to decide, bro, if you're mates with him. But if he says time out people if there's anything inappropriate, if they're not, well, you're the mods. Mods, let me know. If people say anything like they shouldn't be saying, then time them out, of course. If not, then just leave it. You know what I'm saying? Salah back to Liverpool early or possibly now he's injured. Possibly. I'm going live today, Jordan. Yeah, Henderson's gone to Ajax. It's crazy. Like, that's been like the main story of this whole transfer window, isn't it? Is Henderson to Ajax. This has been one of the worst I've ever seen January transfer windows. We're 18 days in. It's been absolutely shocking. I'm not gonna lie. Kudus. We should have signed him. Hendo's only get paid, so maybe Saudi matters will calm down now. Possibly, yeah. Arsenal business is recalling loans. Yep. That's all we've done so far, man. Is we've recalled Marquinhos back, and we've recalled the Minka guy back from Motherwell. So 18 days, and that's what we've done. It's kind of mad, isn't it? But I was going to talk about Cedric as well, guys. There's a bit of news about Cedric. He'll be leaving apparently in January on the free, going to Besiktas, I'm pretty sure. So the entertainer's leaving. Bye, Cedric. But I'll talk about when that gets confirmed, hopefully. Big stream on Tuesday night. Your birthday, Jordan, bro. Yeah, your birthday, man. Madness. Big up, bro. Big up. Diddy will not come back to the Premier League. Yeah, not Jordan Henderson, I think you're on about. When does the transfer market close? 30. Is it next week already? It shots. Is it next week already? Jesus. I think it's 31st it shots. At like, I think it's not, is it 9 p.m., 10 p.m., I think, or 11 p.m., something like that, I'm pretty sure. I'll quickly check for you now, bro. Is it next week already? Jesus, man. Let's have a look. When does window close? Oh, so it's 11 p.m. Yeah, it's shot. It shots at 11 p.m. obviously on the last day of January. So 31st, 11 p.m. bro. It shots. Simmons' quality, yeah, bro. He's been proving himself to the world at the past two seasons, man. That's for sure. Prefer over Haaland, yeah, any day. Come on. 11 p.m. Yeah, UK time. That is, people. That's when it does shot. But yeah, that's all the news today, pretty much, people. I'm sorry it's a late stream today, but yeah, big up everyone who tuned in as always. Big respect for 6K as well. We keep grinding, we keep going. We'll be back tomorrow, obviously Friday, with a few streams. So AFCON at 5 p.m. as well. We're doing Senegal against Cameroon at 5 p.m. We'll probably do a transfer stream. We'll probably do an Arteta press conference reaction as well. So there'll be quite a few. There'll be 3 pre-recorded videos coming tomorrow as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So I didn't upload that much today, people. I only the one stream today because obviously I had football training and I had college. So I finished obviously late and I had to go straight to football. And we had to do this now. So anyway, respect as always, people. Thanks everyone who tuned in today. It closes next week. There we go. I hope we sign someone in the summer. No, yeah, the summer's the one where everyone's going to be tuning into, man. I hope this summer's going to be one of the best because not only like the transfer news, but by the end of the season, I expect us to win a trophy. But not just that. The Euros, bro. When we're doing the Euros, like watch on every single day, match reaction every single day. The Copa America as well. We'll probably do a bit of that as well. It's going to be lit. And obviously, this transfer window coming up in the summer with a bunch of players like Tony, Oshman, like this is where it's going to get, exciting. I say be excited is in the summer. We need signings now, Edu. But anyway, I'll leave it on that. We're getting out of here, guys. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, guys.